Thank you all for coming to hopefully what is the first of many opportunities for Michigan hackers to introduce the tech community to individuals who've worked at startups or who have worked at smaller tech companies, or who have like just some great insights to share kind of about working professionally in the tech industry. Cool. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Should I introduce you? How do you want to do it?
It's up to you guys.
I put the burden on Max.
All right. I'm going to introduce you guys by reading the descriptions I put on the Facebook event. That's what happens. So, starting on the far end is Torehan Sharman. He will be joining Microsoft in Seattle full-time after spending last summer interning as a technical PM. He is also the co-founder of Storybook, a mobile application and TechArb company that enables groups to collaboratively create photo stories for the events they attend. That's Torehan.
Yes, thank you.
That is Torehan.
What's next?
Hi, Torehan.
Hey.
This is Chris Zombek, currently works at a local startup called Nutshell that is building killer CRM software, which is customer relation management. I'm sure he would love to tell you about it later. And the company puts a strong emphasis on elegant and intuitive user interfaces and experiences, particularly on mobile devices. He's also released a whole bunch of cool open source projects, and you can find him on GitHub at check out the Facebook event. Next up is Alex Schiff, who is the CEO and co-founder of Fetchnotes, a socially inclined cross-platform note-taking, tagging, and sharing application. The team, they're all U of M students, and they spent the last few months in Boston with the TechStars startup accelerator, and are currently spending their winter vacation lounging in Ann Arbor.
Is that what we're doing?
Enjoying the wonderful weather. And last is Andrew Rauh, who spent his summer working at Path through the KPCB Engineering Fellows Program, and will be spending the summer at Apple Inc. He enjoys iOS, long walks on the beach, iOS, and EECS 281.
Some of those may or may not. So you pick Michigan. Walks on the beach. We have beaches.
Oh, where?
Well, not
I haven't seen one.
Okay, and so the format here is I'm just going to kind of feed questions to kind of get some discussions going, and mostly let these guys take care of it, and then kind of progress us, through a couple of key topics. And then kind of after we get tired of that, or it gets too close to being out of time, we'll open the floor up to questions either through Twitter or through the Facebook event, or if there's nothing there, then just raise your hand and dance and yell about it. So, all right. So I think just to start, we'll just go down the line, say the question, and yeah, just kind of say your thing. So to start, just talk about like what got you into tech startups. Was it your friends or family or faculty or just something completely out of the blue? Andrew.
Oh yeah, sure. So I actually had, I guess, a different beginning in tech than most people. I got into it through science fair. I did science fair in high school. I was able to go to the International Science Fair put on by Intel. It was in Reno when I went, 2009. And I don't know, like I went there for a project in chemistry. Everything there was tech related because it's put on by Intel. And I was like, this is way cooler than chemistry. And kind of switched over to just trying out programming stuff through that. And then like we actually flew into San Francisco to go to Reno, and we drove through and saw like, I don't know, different tech companies, like, okay, this is really cool. And I kind of started because of that. So yeah, I guess a little bit different than most people, but that's how I started.
So I actually kind of stumbled into startups by accident. I got a job as a financial writer for a company called Benzinga, which was a financial media startup based in Southfield. And I realized kind of at the end of the summer that it was a startup. Like while I was working there, I was like, why is everything breaking all the time? And then the next day we land a major partnership. And then I started interviewing a lot of entrepreneurs for our technology section. And that's how I got kind of exposed to the startup scene, by interviewing people like Katerina Fake, who's the founder of Flickr, Robin Richards, who's the founder of internships.com, and just hearing their stories was really empowering. And then I took a class at Michigan that was called the Entrepreneurship Practicum. And that was kind of a boot camp in the lean startup methodology, just like heavy customer discovery and validation. And it was taught by the co-founder of Aardvark, which was sold to Google for $50 million in 2009. So it was like super legit person to be learning from. And that's what I would definitely say really got me like geeked out about doing my own thing.
Cool.
well, let's see. I guess back in like 2009, my sophomore year, I didn't think too much about startups. Like I was kind of aware, they're small companies. But I happened to be following this guy on Twitter just because he was a local Ann Arbor guy on Twitter, who was the lead developer for this company called Nutshell, which I didn't think much of at the time. But he tweeted something out one day about, hey, we're looking for people to do HTML, CSS work. And I just tweeted back. I was like, well, I'm a student. I can't work full time, but do you have an internship program or something? I didn't realize at the time the company was like 3 weeks old. There was no formal internship program at all. But I went in, talked with everyone involved with the company at the time. That was like 3 or 4 people, and started working part time. And now I'm working there full time, and it's a lot of fun.
Does any company under 10 people have a formal internship program?
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I don't know, I'm not sure if I really got into startups in particular. I was more into tech, and startups just went hand in hand with tech, I guess. I guess when I really got into it was over the summer after I did Angel Hack. It was a hackathon. I got to talk to a lot of really cool people, and yeah, that's about it.